Become the most confident version of yourself. Confidence has nothing to do with feeling ready. I've been a CEO and I've sat in 3 COO seats. The biggest was $150 million. I've walked into rooms where the numbers were terrible, where key people had just quit, where the whole business felt like it was on the edge. I was scared every single time, and I showed up anyways. That's not a motivational line. That's the actual formula. And it doesn't matter if you're running a company, you're leading a team, you're going back to school, you're changing careers, or you're just trying to become a steadier version of yourself. It works the same way for all of us. So 4 things, so let's get into it. Number 1, confidence is the output, not the input. I watch people do this constantly. They wait until they feel confident before they make the hard call, before they have the hard conversation, before they ask for a raise, before they send the application in, before they fire the person who should have been gone 6 months ago. And they keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and nothing changes. Confidence doesn't come before the action, it comes from the action. I've coached over 100 founders running $1 million to $20 million businesses, and I've watched the exact same thing in employees, in students, and hell, in my own kids. The ones who built real confidence, the kind people that feel when they walk in. They didn't wait to feel ready. They made the decision scared. They had that conversation nervous. They walked in unsure and did it anyways. And every time they did it, they built a little bit more evidence that they could handle it. Your brain runs on that evidence. It's not affirmations, it's not pep talks, it's evidence. The more times you do the hard thing and survive it, the more your brain starts to believe you can do it again and again and again. So stop waiting to feel confident. Make the call, have the conversation, do the thing scared. The feeling follows the action every time. That's the foundation. But knowing confidence comes from action isn't enough if you can't see your own progress. So number 2, track your wins because your brain won't do it for you. Here's what I've watched inside businesses I've run and businesses that I coach. And in my own life too. Someone is putting in the work, making real progress, moving things forward. And they show up convinced everything is falling apart. I'll ask a founder to walk me through the last 30 days. And by the time we're done, they've listed 8 real wins they've completely forgotten about. That's not weakness. That's how brains work. We remember the days things went wrong and forget the days that things went right. It doesn't matter if you're running a company or raising a family. It's the same wiring. The fix is simple. Track it. I run a quarterly planning process with every single founder I work with. Through R3, EOS, it doesn't matter. We break the big goals into specific actions, and every week we go through exactly what gets done. Not to celebrate, we create evidence because your brain follows data, not how you feel on a Tuesday afternoon when everything seems impossible. Whatever you're working towards. If you're not tracking your wins, not just the number, the actual hard things that you've pulled off, you're letting your brain write a story about your progress that isn't true. So start this week. At the end of every day, write down one thing that you did that was hard and you did it anyways. That's it. Do that for 30 days and watch what happens to how you walk into a room real quick. If this is landing, hit like and subscribe so you can catch the next one that I do. That's it. Back to it. Tracking wins builds evidence over time. But what about the moment the fear is right there and you have to act right now? Number 3, start smaller than you think you need to. People come to me wanting to fix everything all at once, rebuild the entire team, install a new system, change how they run every single meeting, all in the exact same month. And then they do none of it because the whole thing feels too big to start. I had a founder once running a $6 million company who was terrified to run his own leadership meeting. His team had grown. The dynamic had changed. And he kept letting his ops manager run it because stepping back in felt like it was too big of a jump. I didn't tell him to take the whole meeting back. I told him to run the first 5 minutes, just the open. That's it. And he did it. It was awkward at first. Nobody died. The next week he ran 10 minutes. 3 weeks later, he was running the whole thing. And he was wondering why he had ever stopped. That's how confidence actually gets built. Not in one giant leap, but in small reps that stack up. It's the same whether it's a leadership meeting, presentation that you've been dreading, or a hard talk with your kid. Hell, it's even the interview that you keep putting off. Whatever you're avoiding, make it smaller. Find the 5-minute version and do that first. The momentum from small wins is what gets you to the bigger ones, not the other way around. Small reps build momentum. But there's one more thing that trips almost everyone up, and it's the real reason people stay stuck. Number 4, do it scared. The fear doesn't go away before you act, it goes away after. I've been on stages terrified. I've walked into boardrooms not knowing if the business would make it through the quarter. I've had to tell people things I didn't want to tell them and make calls I wasn't sure about. Standing in a room where I was the one everybody was looking at with no certainty about how it would go. The fear was there every single time, and it didn't leave before I walked in. It left about 2 minutes after I started. That's how it works. Your heart rate spikes, your mouth goes dry, you feel it in your chest, and then you start. And within a couple of minutes, your body settles and you're just doing the thing. The problem is, people read that pre-action fear as a signal to stop, to wait, to prepare more, to feel more ready before they go. That signal is lying to you. Your brain is wired to keep you safe, not to build a great career or a great business or the life you actually want. Those are the different jobs. And if you keep listening to that part of you who wants to avoid discomfort, you'll keep making safe choices in a situation that calls for a real one. The people who move fastest aren't the ones with the least fear. They're the ones who decided to act alongside it. I tell everyone I coach the same thing. You don't have to get rid of the fear to make the call. Take the fear with you and do it anyways. That's how you build confidence that you actually hold. Not by killing the feeling, but by building a track record despite it. So there it is. Confidence is the output, not the input. It comes from doing the thing, not from waiting until you feel ready. Track your wins, because your brain won't do it for you. It'll remember every bad day and forget every good one unless you make it look at the evidence. Start smaller than you think you need to. Small reps stack up. One 5-minute conversation leads to the next one. One hard call leads to the next hard call. That's how real confidence gets built. And do it scared. Because the fear doesn't leave before you act, it leaves after, every time. The people I've watched make the biggest jumps in their business, in their career, in their lives, aren't the ones who suddenly felt more confident. They're the ones who stopped waiting for the feeling and started building the evidence. If this landed, hit like and subscribe. Go watch a few more of my videos. That's the best next step. And if you're running a $1 million to $20 million business and coaching feels like it might be right for you, you can apply. The link's in the description. Only if it's right for you. Go build the evidence. We'll see you.